G'day mates, today we're back in the forest, different forest this time, but still on the look for that green buffalo. Alright, g'day mates, today we're going to be exploring the jungle. We're still looking for that green buffalo. We didn't find him in the last episode, but I am confident this time I know we're gonna find something today. I can feel it. I can feel it with the bushman spirit. As we trudge through the plains to reach through the jungle, we make our way into the bush and the shrubbery. But first, we must walk through this savanna, this meadow. Alright mates, we're walking through the jungle, and maybe today we'll find him. Last episode was a bit of a disappointment, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high, but I'm confident we'll at least find something today. Alright mates, here it is. This is a big open jungle area. I think this will be the best place to find the buffalo running loose. So far nothing, but you know, that's the bushman spirit. You don't lose hope. You never lose hope, especially when you're looking for an animal. This seems to be a reoccurring thing on the show, but once more we find another cool fungus. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been ripped from where it's been living, but another cool fungus. We're gonna have to, with this track record, we're gonna have to switch into the mushroom or mushrooms in the bush. I don't know. This is why I'm not doing a mushroom show. This is why I'm doing a bush show. Through the jungle we go. We're going through the jungle. The jungle. We're gonna find some animals. Maybe a tiger or a gorilla. Or maybe the green buffalo. I don't know, but we're walking through the jungle. What a great jungle. Oh, I almost slipped and died, mates. That wouldn't be good. One thing to know about these jungles is they're well known to be surrounded with legends of ancient tribes and ancient beasts lurking around. For example, an ancient tribe of humans used to live in these parts, and they would live and hunt and eat and all the other stuff tribes do. Now, unfortunately, they've been wiped out a few hundred years ago, but we're still finding relics and new discoveries about their culture and their people. Alright mates, we're continuing our journey into this tribal forest, tribal jungle, whatever it is. It's some sort of forest and or jungle, and it's very tribal because of the tribes that used to live around these parts. Alright mates, if I know what I'm doing, this right here, this body of water should lead to some sort of larger pond or watering hole, and hopefully that's the type of thing that'll help us find the buffalo. I'm gonna try to make my way through, but it does seem a bit murky around here, and I didn't come prepared this time to venture into deep water. So I'm gonna try to find a way around and hopefully locate that larger body of water. Now, as we venture forward, I think I should talk about the ancient peoples who used to live here, those tribes. Oh, that's a shame. Litterers were here. It always sucks when you see human intervention in these habitats. It's really disgusting. But anyways, the ancient peoples who used to live in these parts, they were well known as some of the first documented human civilizations in this part of the world. Oh, look at that, mates. It seems right here is some sort of totem. I believe it belonged, from how it looks like it would have belonged to one of the ancient tribes who live around these parts. But this is a really nice find. It very well could have had some sort of religious significance, or it could have just been a little decoration. But it is something to keep on us for now, because this could come in handy if the legends are true. Now, this totem most likely depicts their leader, their chief. Now, the story surrounding this chief is that he crafted a spear from the heart of a lion and then used it to vanquish an evil spirit, taking the form of a scary monster. Now, hopefully that's just a myth. However, it's believed that the sight of the chief, or anything resembling the chief, would scare off such a thing. So having this handy would be very good in case that scary monster is lurking around. Right, mates, if you remember in episode 1, knocked over trees could be a sign of the green buffalo. Now, this one looks a little too clean, but we can't completely rule out that a green buffalo could have used a chainsaw or an axe. I don't know. Green buffaloes are one of the few species known to use power tools other than humans and dolphins. So this could still be a sign, but we do need to move on because that's not very concrete. That's just like a hunch, a green buffalo hunch. Can never be certain with the green buffalo. Alright, as we continue on, finding that watering hole, just gotta follow the sound of it. Alright, mates, I could go up this path, or I could go up this path. Now, it sounds like the water is coming this way, so I'm gonna go up here. Alright, I hear us getting closer to that waterfall. Hopefully, we'll be able to make our way through without facing any danger. However, there is this large shrub blocking our way, so we're gonna have to climb underneath and hopefully not get caught on anything. See, the stick just took my hat, and that wasn't very nice. Alright, mates, I think we found the watering hole we were looking for. I'm gonna try to get up here to get a better look. Oh, there's fish. Look at that. The fish swimming about. How cool. Oh, and a dragonfly somewhere over here. Just saw him. There's a really nice body of water here. I believe is that waterfall we were searching for. It does appear to be man-made, not a naturally occurring one, which is a bit less intriguing, but it's still cool to see. Oh, hello, Miss Dragonfly. Oh, this is just beautiful. Please. Oh, there's a big one right there. Look at them. Look at them all. They're just living in here. They have no idea about what's going on in the rest of the world. They're just living in their watering hole. Ain't that just nice, lads? Now, the interesting thing is this lake is known to be the subject of a lot of myths of the ancient tribes living around here. There's said to be a lake monster living right in the middle of there. Now, I don't know if there's a lake monster, and frankly, I don't want to find out today. Maybe in a future episode, but we're not looking for a lake monster. We're looking for the green buffalo, and it doesn't look like he's around here. So I'm going to venture back into the forest and see if we can find any more signs that a green buffalo is around here. Alright, we'll be heading back now through the way we came. again, we gotta squeeze through this part. Hopefully we don't get caught on another stick, which we just did, so that's fun. You know what the score is, it's like 4 me, sticks 0 at this point. So I think I know how to deal with sticks trying to grab me and take my hat and whatever else sticks do. I don't know. Sticks do a lot of things, and I don't like it 90% of the time. Alright, mates, I'm just gonna say, please pick up after yourself. If you're going into the forest, don't just leave cans or trash bags or Twix or styrofoam containers. This is just bad. This is bad for the environment, bad for the habitat. This is bad for everyone, because the forest is still beautiful, but this right here ruins it, and I hate it. And please pick up after your trash, please. It really does upset me looking around and seeing Chinese food boxes literally everywhere. It is really just gross that someone would do this to such a beautiful part of the woods and the jungle. Hopefully we can stop that somehow. We can, if enough people start picking up after themselves, and you know what, pick up after others. That's how we fix things, because if some people don't do the things because it's not their fault. But this is a forest, and technically, I think I just said a wolf. But anyways, just pick up trash. Just pick it up. Whether it's yours, or maybe if it's not even yours, just pick it up, because that makes the forest and the jungles a much nicer place. I'm just saying. Alright mates, we're getting out this part of the forest, and we're gonna go try to find something a bit more open. Something that'll give the buffalo a place to graze. I think that'll be our best bet at finding them. Just gotta walk along and find another entrance. Alright mates, we're coming up on the denser parts of the wood. Hopefully we'll be able to find anything cool. Well, mates, it seems there's some sort of body of water, maybe a lake, pond. Yeah, pond. I don't think I can get too close, but if I can, I'll be sure to record what I find. Through the bushes we go, here we go, through the bush. See that in there? That in there, I think that could be an animal. I'm not certain, but that could be something. Alright mates, I see something right there. I don't know what that is, but it looks like it could be the back of some sort of animal. Not a green buffalo, looks a bit more reptilian. Maybe it could be the red crocodile, or the I don't know, pink turtle. I don't know. A lot of animals. Not even I could name them all. Yeah, these ponds are really nice to look at. This is just... Alright mates, I kind of dropped my boomerang down there. Guess I'm gonna have to jump down and grab it. Right. Right. Oh my god, there was a firefly on it. That actually scared me pretty badly, but that's fine. We lived. Alright mates, we're back up. Got my boomerang back, and we will be back on our way in just a second. Alright, looks like we're coming up to something. Oh, we're definitely in some big bush area. Oh, there's a little bird. You might not be able to see him, but he's hopping around in the bush. Oh, there he is. Where is he? Right on that log there. A mosquito got me. There. This is usually why you shouldn't go into the super dense parts of the bush, because that's where the evil bugs live. That's okay. You just get to see it up close. It's really nice. Now there is a lot of algae, but in the cracks you can still see some things. I think I saw a fish here. I'm not certain. I wouldn't be shocked if there were some frogs too. But yeah, really nice to see this up close. I think this might just make the whole trip worth it. But we keep going to see if we can find the buffalo. Alright, hold on. Is that a shopping cart? It's a shopping cart. What? Who would put a shopping cart in here? How would that even get there? I don't know what, but there's a shopping cart in there. Absolute madness. Alright, and away we go as we head back into the bush. Or actually, as we head out of the bush. Because we're gonna go find a savanna now. As we said we would. Alright mates, we're once again approaching the plains. Hopefully that'll be our way out of here. We're close. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Look at this. Look. Back in the plains. A truck just passed. It's not good. I prefer not being seen on my little into the bush escapades. Because if you see someone else, they have no idea what I'm doing, and they may run after me and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" You know, I'm like, I'm looking for the green buffalo," and then they think I'm crazy, and I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. I'm making that very clear. I'm not crazy. There is a green buffalo in these forests, and I will find him. It's another truck just drove by, and I look so suspicious right now because I just kind of ran the other direction. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because now they think I'm some sort of criminal, some sort of delinquent. But I'm sure it's fine. No one's ever seen someone like me and thought that person's doing some crazy illegal things. Because what I'm doing is not illegal. Loving nature ain't a crime, and I'm not crazy either. Mates, look, I'm not crazy, right? I'm not crazy at all. I'm just looking for a green buffalo, that's all. You know, when has a crazy person ever wanted to go outside and look for a buffalo? I can't name one. Not even me, because I'm not a crazy person. I'm just not. I'm normal. You know what I'm saying? Oh my... Okay lads, maybe I am a crazy person because I saw my little necklace thing and I freaked out because I thought it was a bug, and I got really startled just then, you know. Yeah, is what I was saying. All necklace things aside, jump scares, I'm not crazy. I'm perfectly stable. I am a stable bushman. I'm a stable human being. I am normal and my brain works perfectly fine. Right? Yeah, right mates. Alright mates, I think we've explored this part of the forest. We found 2 bodies of water. We've traveled the entire jungle. We did find this weird little totem thing, and I think that makes today's trip pretty good. Now, again, this totem may come in handy one day. I don't know when, or even if it will, but I'm thinking, you know, on the hunt for the green buffalo, some nasty stuff could happen. And a totem to ward off evil spirits could always come in handy, I think. So yeah, that's the end of the episode, and I'll see you lads in the next one. Oh my god, mates, you won't believe this. This is mayhem. Look. So that over there is a shopping cart we found before, right? So I'm back at the first angle where we were with those things stalling me a bit, and I'm realizing that out there, right there, is another shopping cart. And then out there, right out there, I think, yeah, right there, that's just another shopping cart. There's at least 3 shopping carts, and this water looks pretty deep. For all I know, there could be even more. There could be thousands decomposing. Well, I guess shopping carts don't decompose, but there could be a realistically infinite amount of shopping carts down here. That is just wild to me.